it's been a heck of a journey over, the past couple decades. And to be honest, I feel like MarTech is a following phenomenon, right? The real phenomenon is the change that's been happening in marketing, like the explosion of all these different digital touch points and channels and customer expectations. In many cases, yeah, MarTech is just trying to like chase that and keep up with that. So we could certainly, look back to, the early days with, John and Marketo. There was clearly that wave in the, late 2000 aughts there of like marketing automation really becoming a core thing and a core platform. But then, sort of as we got rolling into the teens, this kind of wild phenomenon happened of it got so easy for people to create software. There was so few barriers to entry that, dropped for all the reasons, AWS, cloud platforms, open source, marketing, through all these digital channels, that there was this just incredible explosion of innovation all across the industry. So we suddenly ended up with these thousands of different products. Good on the innovation side, not so good on the how do you get all this crap to work together side. And I kind of feel like, the past 5 years or so of the MarTech industry has been a little bit more of a journey of like, okay, how do we start to corral this, and so you've seen more and more focus on true platforms and ecosystems. Obviously, there's been a ton of innovation around everything from like iPaaS to, like data integration technologies and things like this. We still have quite some ways to go, but I think where things are really exciting right now in the industry is, there is just so much focus on how do we pull these pieces together in a more aggregated and coordinated fashion. And so, how that relates to marketing ops, right? I forget the analyst who said years ago, like marketing ops used to be the island of misfit toys. Like before this thing around like, the MarTech stack, really became so central, to how marketing actually executes its mission, right? It was sort of this random set of like, oh, well, we do reports. Oh, we're maintaining the product database. We'll take care of the SKUs, all this sort of stuff. To something that, this entire collection of tools that we're using and how do we like orchestrate them together, it's really fallen on the shoulders of most marketing ops teams. And of course, as anyone here I'm sure knows, right? It's like 10% about the technology and 90% about like the process, the people, the enablement, the strategy, and to be honest, marketing ops doesn't always get enough credit, for how critical they are in actually being able to implement and connect that. The technology is, again, almost kind of just like a means to an end.